Welcome back to class. In this class, we will be looking at some basic formatting that can be done. On our title, we can see that bold has been used. This is part of our formatting. And this is used to separate your title from every other text that you have on your screen. And this, over here, you can change your font to anything you like. By default, Excel set it to Calibri. And then at times, depending on what I am working on, I prefer to use Cobel, depending on what I am doing. So, however, the choice of font to use is solely relies on you. Just make sure that you use a font that is legible, that everybody can see, because we have some fonts that are called script fonts. For example, this. Okay, that has not been downloaded. Okay, yeah, it has. So this is not legible enough for any man to see. So you want to make sure that your font is actually legible. So on the screen right now, just to see, we have the names of students in our class. We have their test score. We have their exam score. And then we have the total. And then over here, we have what we call our if statement used to know whether the grade should be A, B, C, D, E, or F. In one of our classes, we will look at what we call conditional statement, where we'll be introducing also the if statement. However, for now, let's just stick to formatting. You can see here that I have taught us about self styles before. And the self style that was used here was actually the input style. And we can see that. So this is formatted as input so that anybody looking at this can know that these are values that are actually computed based on what they had, whether in their test or in their exams. Also, here you can see we have a wine color over here, whether wine, but then this is definitely not red. And then let's see, we have this to be used as to indicate that someone is scoring something below 50. Somebody had a score below 50. This is what we call conditional formatting. We have a special class on conditional formatting where we will know what conditional formatting is used for and how it is being used. However, for now, we are just looking at basic formatting, which we can do with our self styles, with our fonts, whether our fonts type, face, our font size, whether we want to bold, italicize, or underline. Down here, we can see some arithmetics actually performed over here, looking at the class average. By the time we get under our arithmetics, we also expand more on how to perform basic calculations on your Excel without the need of using, calculator. There are some calculations you can do faster and maybe better on your Excel than using your digital calculators. In our next class, we will be looking at the budget part to take this a little step further. See you in class.